messaging or playing games, but not actually all of them. Many youth are dedicated youth who are spending their time and energy to create new things, to make a better world for everyone. And many think that the modern society really extinguished the creative spark among our youth, but our guest for this item proves that youth are full of potential and creativity. Let's know more about a young inventor who's joining us, Abdel Naser Farrag. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Good morning, Abdel Naser. What's the story? Tell us.
Firstly, I invented a device, a solar-powered sprayer.
And you are still a student, right?
Yeah, I'm a student in Faculty of Engineering, Hawaiian University. Firstly, my device is all about spraying pesticides and fertilizers in agricultural sector, and it's used for spraying pesticides in farms and gardens and poultry sector, and it's all about using solar energy for the water pump to spray the pesticides solute.
Are you mechanical or
electrical?
Electrical, yeah. Because
electrical
what you're saying is a combination of mechanical, electrical,
yes,
and even agricultural.
Yes.
So this is a very difficult combination because you're trying to meet using the solar energy, trying to an energy source at the same time. How is this invention is going to be moving and spraying those pesticides and the pumps and everything?
Yeah. Firstly, the combination is a little bit hard, but I'm a specialist in solar energy. For mechanical, I have a supervisor from Zuel University, and my friend is a specialist in agriculture and pesticides.
So that's the secret.
Yes, yes. But the whole work I have made it by myself by integrating the work from my colleagues and the doctors I have asked.
Right. The Naser, tell me, the machines usually used for fighting or combating for pesticides, actually,
yes,
for combating all the bugs and everything and the things that bug the soil or whatever, usually pollute the environment.
So sorry, I can't hear you.
The machines that are used to spray pesticides usually pollute the environment.
Yes.
So what sparked the idea, and did you invent something to be able to handle this problem? I mean, tell us about your invention.
Yeah, the conventional one uses gasoline and the petrol combination for water pump, and it pollutes the environment. So I thought about a device that can work with solar energy.
Right.
So I have told you that I'm a specialist in solar energy, so I thought about use the solar energy in this sector. So I make a solar panel with myself, with my own self, and make it to power the water pump to push the solute with pesticides to the plants and the farmers. So my invention, the second part of it, is to use it as a UPS, uninterrupted power supply. This device UPS is uses for generate power when the utility is shut down in your house. So the second important part of my device to use this as a UPS, not as a sprayer only.
Yes. So where did the idea come from? Usually, the inventions and inventors bring up an idea when they see certain pain, certain need, and opportunity.
Yes.
So what was the opportunity or what was the pain that you looked at in order to come up with this idea of, the solar energy-based pesticide spraying machine?
You mean that how I make?
How did you come up with the idea? So
Yeah.
why did you invent this machine?
Because I'm a specialist in solar energy, so all I care is that we have a clean environment. So the conventional ones that pollutes the environment and have many bad impacts to the environment. So it has carbon dioxide emissions and so bad emissions for kids. It leads to cancer disease, and the conventional one have so many bad impacts. So I thought about why can't I made a solar powered device for this use. So I made a solar powered sprayer by solar energy to use it as a device with solar energy.
Yes.
Right.
Please.
Thank you. What I need from you, please, before I start off with my third question, is that you speak up, you raise up your voice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Abdel Naser, you participated in an international conference.
Yes.
Okay, and you had the chance or the opportunity to be able to discuss your innovative idea to that panel there. Tell me, what kind of support did you get from the Research Academy?
Yeah, I got 50 pounds, 15,000 pounds from ASRT, Academy of Scientific Research and Technology, and 500 from Al Asema channel, from Dr. Hassassin. That's all I got.
Hopefully you'll be able to get more in the near future.
My
You'll
father.
be gaining a lot of recognition, don't worry.
Yes, and my father helps me always this project, financial aid, with financial aid. About
Very good. So what would, yeah, I'm quite sure that you definitely rely on them. So
Yeah.
what was the impact so far, the perception by the doctors and supervisors? How was the perception about this invention?
Firstly, I have two supervisors from Helwan University and the Israel University. As I said, that the Israel University supervisor is all about mechanical design and helps me in this section. My professor in Helwan University helps me to get documentation for my project, and it helps me to get the right person to get a grant for my conference, for traveling to conference. They help me
A lot.
so yeah.
Right, Abdel Naser, the youth nowadays are accused of just depending too much on technology and devices, technological devices, and playing games and sitting on social network, doing nothing, even not getting the best of these devices. To those people who are accusing the youth of not being creative, what do you say? And how do you compare youth of the new millennium with the youth before?
Yeah, firstly, the technology is a double-edged weapon. It all depends on the one who use it. The media have a power on that section. It can tell the person you must use the technology well, or you can use it as a bad thing. I admit that a few of youth use a technology as a bad thing, or the bad edge of technology. But in engineering sector, we have many ambitions and many thoughts of making a better world for our people, and making a good technology for our future. So we can make it by our thinking. Engineering youth and all scientific field can make a better world from using the technology, from the better one. Technology made the world a small town as a globalization, and globalization, especially on internet. I have heard about the conference from the internet, so I came to the conference from the internet. The technology helps me for this section.
The Research Academy.
Yeah, for
Okay.
Research Academy.
And how was the experience over there?
Yeah, I got many good things from the conference. I had so many contacts from America and from solar energy companies around the world. Some companies offered me to work with them after my graduation. 1 year left for my graduation. Other companies offer me to implement my device on USA, especially in California, on their companies. Now I'm waiting for the government movement for my device.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Abdel Naser, you are a student in one of the Egyptian universities.
Yes.
Tell me, how do you assess our universities, since you had the opportunity to visit other universities? You're talking about one of the universities in the United States and everything.
Yes.
What do you think is lacking over here in Egypt? Especially, there is a lot of motivation among our Egyptian youth, but definitely there is something that you might need from the government concerning life in universities, and how they push you to be able to be more creative and all that stuff.
Yes. Firstly, not universities that offer me these offers, but companies. I have visited Stanford University, but the companies are the offers. We all know that the majority of American universities have a good rank for universities ranking.
But Egyptian ones also have that. You used to have that.
Yes, yes.
And you know, you have Egyptian calibers who make it and boom when they go to Egypt.
Yes.
When they go to other countries, I mean.
Yes, but with help from the government, is a hard thing. The support, the governmental support, is a hard thing to get from this country. I suffered for getting the grant from ASRT.
Yes, so I hear from you, you have a great invention great aspirations and dreams. And when you visited the conference, you had this opportunity also to meet companies,
Yes.
and you have a bright future, because you said they would ask you to implement your machine over there, or
Yes.
to produce it some way professionally. So, what is your aspiration going to? Is it trying to find someone who funds it here in Egypt and trying to
Yeah.
replicate it as an Egyptian invention, or is it about your career and developing an invention that benefits the world, the entire world?
Firstly, I'm thinking about getting a governmental grant for implementing my project in this country. Firstly, secondly, if I didn't get the grant from my country, there is no choice to get to USA to get the grant or to get the fund for implementing my project there. To have the good impact to the world and make it better and greener. Yes.
What are the advantages that would people get out of applying your own device? Of course, hopefully in the near future.
Yes.
How would people benefit from it?
Yes. Reducing the gasoline and petrol
Consumption.
petrol usage, and reducing the carbon dioxide emissions, making a cleaner and greener environment, and reducing the cancer disease in our country, especially the lungs cancer, and make the solar energy reaches to every home, to everyone, to make the world greener and cleaner.
Very good.
And making the ozone layer stopping hauling over the sky.
Very good.
Yes.
So let me ask you a technical question. Do you have a battery with the solar system, or
Yes.
is it a direct, solar and conversion to electromechanical?
Yes, it's a conversion from sun's photons to electricity, which powers water pump to spray the solutes, the pesticides.
Directly, or with a battery in the middle?
Yeah, with the battery for nightly use.
Yeah, so you
yes.
can still use it at night. Too.
Yes, I've told you that you can use it as UPS in the night at your home, anywhere
Excellent.
you want.
Excellent
Yes.
job, Abdel Naser. Farrag would like to thank you very much, and congratulations for this great invention, and we hope we see you soon with this invention implemented, maybe worldwide.
If Allah wishes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's move now to a short break and returning back.